by the Steelers, 19-yard line, 1st and 10, Mixon. Good blocking, big hole into the secondary. Wow, what terrific blocking ahead as he sprints upfield for 29.
Joe Mixon suffered an ankle sprain in week 4 of Thursday's night game. After reviewing of the play, it was apparent that during one of his runs, the defender was swung behind him, and when he did that, he kind of tail whipped and landed on top of Joe Mixon's lateral leg. And when that happened, his lateral leg was caught into the ground, his foot was caught into the ground, creating we call an external rotation, or perhaps an E version of this ankle, which would then can separate the fibular head, affecting the synosmotic membrane that lives in between these two bones here, and then creating some stress into the ligaments that live inside these two ankle bones here. So after review, it was apparent that during that tail whip, an E version of the ankle happened, therefore creating this sprain. After reports, it was stated that he suffered a low-grade ankle sprain. If he did suffer a low-grade high ankle sprain, you're looking anywhere between, if it's super minor, then we're looking at 1 to 2 weeks to 3 weeks. If it's going to be a little bit more significant, you're looking anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks. We're going to be closely monitoring to reports to determine whether he has returned to practice in a limited fashion. If he does return in a limited fashion, it was then perhaps a very low grade 1 ankle sprain, which will then take several days to recover. It would be dependent upon his tolerance to pain and the ankle stiffness and mobility to determine how successful he is going to be on the field. We are going to be closely monitoring reports to determine whether he is making progression through practice. If he is not making any progression through practice, will then be determined that he did suffer more of a high ankle sprain, which will then keep him out between several weeks. We'll be closely monitoring reports to determine whether he's making progression and he's returning to practice. If he is not returning to practice during this week, you can anticipate that he will be out this week, and then therefore looking to recover and try and return the following week into week 6.